Yeah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We are looking into introduction to Adobe Photoshop. Okay, first of all, if you talk about the Illustrator, you can have clear in mind. Illustrator is a vector. Vector, and then if you see close up for the vector, comparing to the pixel, close up vector is more precise lah, and more clear. Okay, and then Illustrator is basically same as Photoshop, but this one is graphic editing. You can edit the graphics from scratch, and then primarily we name it as a vector graphic. Vector graphic is basically more familiar with bitmap or raster graphic, such as what Photoshop produces. Okay, and then you can see here bitmap graphic saved using the full grid of a tiny square that is called as a pixel. Okay, as you can see from 100, we enlarge the image, and then you can see the image is pixelated. Usually, when you want to have continuous or irregular shading or and colors. Okay, when you resize, it might be pixelated problems. But if you use the vector graphics, okay, basically to describe the shape and object, you can see the images is still in size, whereby there is no loss of quality. Okay, when to use the Illustrator? This one is basically you can have a type of documents. Basically for the poster, for a conference, handout for a class, or basically when you want to draw lines, logos, button, and other images, which has clear areas of solid colors. And also it also implemented in the maps and also and for the diagrams. Okay, why we use the Illustrator? Basically, is same way you can have in the Photoshop. However, Illustrator produces a much smaller file, and then better on screen and print. It is a one-to-one scale, and then it has a it have a better advantages comparing to Photoshop when you want to produce the logos and a poster. Okay, this one is some Illustrator example. You can draw the lines, okay, and then you can have the poster like this. You can create, you can trace and edit. This one you can also draw this one in map, and then okay, this one is just samples. Okay, then getting started. Like most Adobe products in the market, Illustrator provide the same toolbox, but it have several palettes on their own. And then the toolbox appear on the left hand side on your screen, and then it also provide the same workspace as Photoshop. While most palettes appear on the left, later you see the layers and also the history and so on. Later, Miss Zulaha will guide you on this. Okay, the toolbox contain some of the related tools. For example, if you want to zoom out or option click to zoom in the zoom tools, you can have also hand tools and zoom tools. Okay, and then you also provided some palettes, Illustrator palettes that have swatches and brushes. Okay, you can also draw and create the brushes. Later, next week we are going to draw and to have your own brushes. And then in Illustrator, when you talk about the path, each item that you created is called object. And for each object, there is an outline called a path made up from points and lines. Okay, this one is an example. If you have the pattern and gradient and use the special brushes on the strokes. Okay, and then point. Today we are learning the points. We draw by the pen tools. You can have anchor point. This one we call it as an anchor point that enable direction, which you can draw uh, free shapes, depending on your uh, creativity. Okay, and then other than that, you can also use drawing tools such as rounded rectangle, ellipse, polygon, and also stars. Okay, and then if you holding down the shift key as you draw a rectangle or ellipse, will restrict you to perfect square or circles. Okay, this one is just tips and tricks for Illustrator. And then pencil tool or pen tools to create a free flowing line and shapes depending on your creativity. And then you can also have retracing. Today we are retracing the bird photos. Okay, to redraw the sections of the line and the whole things. Alternatively, you can also use the smooth tool to automatically smooth shapes like zigzags out of your lines. Okay, this one selection tools. Okay, and then we have exercises. Okay, this one later you can do by your own. You can draw a basic squares and then see the directions from left to right, from right to left, and then you can bend the anchor point, and then you can break by using enter, and then you can also move the shape by using a space bar. Okay, later Mizu will guide you upon this. Okay, and then the colors. Okay, remember stroke refers to the outline, path, and then fill refer to the color that filling in the outline. Okay, this one is same as Photoshop, foreground and background. And then on top of this, you can also have the lines. Okay, and then we have fill, and then this one is no fill. Okay, and then we have a stroke or fill colors. Okay, depending on your requirements. Okay, you can also select the patch of the colors. Okay, and then you can also adjust the slider on the swatches panel. Okay, and then you can also mix together one or two or more colors. This one is called as a gradient. Okay, to use the gradient palettes located under the stroke palettes, you can change the linear to radial, and then changing again direction and the length of the transition of colors and shapes. Okay, this one exercises. Okay, later I give you the slides, and then you can try to do the exercise by your own. Okay, and then we have strokes. Strokes mean the palettes palette that have some of the attribute or characteristics. For example, weight, cap, joint, meter limit, and dash line. Okay, this one is brushes. Brushes. This one original, calligraphics, scatter, art, and pattern. Depending on your on your needs. Okay. Okay, and then we have liquify tools, tools that are available to liquify your object. From original fish, you can twist, you can wrap, warp, you can twill, you can bloat, pucker, scallop, crystallize, or wrinkle, depending on your uh, creativity. Okay, and then we have line and pen tools. Okay, when you click add a new anchor, this one we call it as anchor. You may choose to click and drag instead of clicking once. Okay, you can drag, and then when you want to break the line, you can press enter. Okay, when you want to continue the lines, you can continue just by clicking on the line that you left. Okay, left behind. Okay, and then by using line, you can draw the faces, the faces, and then you can draw also the complex curve. Okay, this one I have provide in your WhatsApp group. You can see the in the WhatsApp group. Have you seen the WhatsApp group? Cuba dah tengok WhatsApp group. That one is exercises on AI. Dapat ke?
Dapat, Doktor.
Dapat Okay, this one is complex object. Sometimes you can draw object and cannot be created by one single action, which means that you have to draw uh, a groups of objects, and then by using a grouping that you have learned in Photoshop, you can group one or more objects depending on your requirements. Okay, basically it group by the types, by the types of component of the object that you have been selected in the layers section. Okay, and then we have Pathfinder. Okay, this one more complex effects. Okay, and then we have okay, this one align. Okay, align palettes. Okay, to align the object or shapes or anything that you you require. For example, here you can align leftmost, rightmost, topmost, and so on. Okay, this one is exercise. You can create an eye that made up from the multiple ellipses that has been grouped together. You can also use the line to easily line up the centers of the object, or combining a star and five circle to make a sheriff badge. Okay, and then we have here a shape to from a circle, one circle from another to create a crescent moon, okay, and so on. Okay, this one to change the stacking order of object within the layers. Okay, and then the opacity. Okay, to change the opacity and the transparent palettes from both 100% to top at 50%. Okay, and then we have tag in Illustrator, typography. Typography in Photoshop, you already learn about the typography, but in Illustrator, the process is more convenient because of the tools. Okay, and then we have color in tags, we have stroking, and then we have dash line and so on. Okay, fitting around the object, you can also draw stars. Okay, and then wrap. Okay, by using stars shape, you can have words. Okay, words. Okay, and then past type and so on lah. Later, we see this one later. Okay, when you are saving your files, make sure you are saved in AI files that every time you can open up you can use the AI files basically for AI lah. Okay, this one is extension. Okay, when you are done with your artwork, you may choose to save in other format as well. This one is depend on your uh, assignment. Okay, you can also save file. Okay, file export and so on. Okay, this one later you see this one. Okay, so far do you have any question? Ada soalan ke? If tak ada, we open up your Photoshop or Illustrator. Sorry. Okay, boleh nampak ke saya punya Illustrator? Boleh?
Boleh, Doktor.
Okay. Okay, this one Mizu will explain to you. Okay, when you want to create new, let's say A4. Okay, this one is okay workspace. Workspace, and then press Control and K. Control and K because this one is important. Use the precise cursor. Precise cursor because we want to use the pen tools. Click this one. Precise cursors. And then untick the scale, stroke, and effect. Because if you tick this one, your object will be scale auto scale. Okay, untick this one. Okay, take the precise cursors and untick the scale, stroke, and effect. Click OK. Click OK. Is it okay? Boleh ke?
Boleh, Doktor.
Control K. Control K. Yeah, I think it's time to Mizu share what to do for today. Okay, Mizu.
Okay, Doktor.
Okay, thank you, Mizu.
Alright. Assalamualaikum and selamat hari to everyone. Okay. Everyone already open your Adobe Illustrator file?
Sudah buka ke Illustrator? Have you open up your Illustrator software?
Yes.
Okay. Please.
Also download the picture.
Okay, please download the picture. Please refer to your WhatsApp group.
Alright. If you all guys already download the picture that I already give you at the WhatsApp group, okay, as usually, the interface and the button always seem like Photoshop software. So we want to start our practice. As usually, we can click file, new, and can choose A4. Maybe A4 you can because this artboard we can adjust after we choose what the preset we use. Okay, so we start choose A4, then just create. Alright. The Illustrator and the Photoshop, so the different where the Illustrator have the artboard. We call this interface artboard. This artboard we can adjust anytime we need based on our needs. Okay. like this, so we can adjust the size of the artboard, right? So don't worry what size you choose. So but please make sure it's big, more not too small lah, not too small. So how we want to import the picture? Okay, same like the Photoshop step. How we want to import the picture? We can drag, click, and drag the picture we want to use into our work file like this. Then like okay. So if you can to move or drag, you also can click the picture I already gave you, and click, then open with click on the right at your mouse right click, then choose open with and choose Adobe Illustrator. So it appear like this lah. Okay, any problem how to import the picture into our work file Adobe Illustrator software?
Boleh ke? Aisyah? Anish?
Boleh, boleh.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, if you have a problem, you should ask lah. Because this one is online.
If I too fast and want to just tell me, okay? Okay, if you all already import your picture that I already give you, that will appear like your display laptop. Okay, so will appear like this, so we can adjust your artboard lah. Okay, this artboard we call this as artboard. The line we call as artboard. Okay, so just click on the artboard tool, or you can press your keyboard by O. Okay, click and then can adjust the size based on we need lah. Size. Right. Okay. This function, Adobe Illustrator, like Dr. Hafizu said, Adobe Illustrator can use to make some document or word by you can add another artboard to you prepare as your document. For example, PDF document your assignment. So that is the function of the artboard. So you can manage by more than one page you need. That's the using like Dr. Hafizu said, the function of the Adobe Illustrator lah. Alright, if you're ready, open your or import your picture. So I want to teach you how to use the pen tool. Or you can press your keyboard by press P on your keyboard. P, pen tool. So how we want to practice the pen tool? I want you all to practice by trace this picture like your own design. Okay, so for example, this picture don't have the good qualities of pixels. So if you want to create or design, or you want to trace to get more sharp or more quality picture, so we can trace again by your own. So firstly, the picture I given or anything picture you want to trace, you can log first. Okay, lock first at the right space layer, this space, okay, just lock this picture. So the function is if while you lock this picture, the picture will not move and can't to do anything at this layer. So how we want to start our work. So you need to add new layer as your work file, your own design work file. Okay, please add one new layer. Okay, all of you can follow me.
Yes, Miss.
Yes. Okay. Okay. This Adobe Illustrator, you can move your work file by press your cursor and drag and move your mouse. Okay. Then same to zoom, Control plus. Okay, we can start, and make sure before you start your work or your design, make sure you click on the right layer. So our layer, please click the layer 2, then click the pen tool or press P on your keyboard. Okay, P on your keyboard, the short for pen tool lah. Okay, first of all, how we want to trace this practice. We want to learn to practice you can familiar by using the pen tool. Okay, just follow me. Click once on your word by guideline the picture, the original picture. Click once and click again, then hold, then move your picture like this. So we appear like this lah. So you can make sure the line you want to trace on your guideline picture. Okay? Alright. So while you do that, if you guys look the picture, appear the shape and the line, please make sure your setup on your foreground and the background at the true setting. So please make sure the foreground you untick to none. Okay. So while you click to none, it will appear with no shape. There's only the lines on your work file surface. Okay. Anyone have any problem with that?
Boleh ke yang lain? Firdaus? Ada Firdaus?
Ada semua boleh follow tak?
Farah boleh?
Boleh, Doktor.
Okay, saya ulang yang ni. Okay. While click satu kali, then click di mana area satu kali lagi, tapi based on guideline original picture. Okay, kamu hold, jangan lepaskan, then gerakkan mouse kamu sampai dia punya line tu terhasil based on gambar guideline. Macam ni macam yang kamu nampak dekat laptop kamu. And what your tracing have shape like this. Make sure pastikan kamu punya setting kepada foreground and background pada setting yang betul. So sekarang kita nak perlukan line saja sebab kita nak trace menggunakan pen tool. So make sure dekat foreground kamu fill mesti kamu antik supaya dia none supaya cuma hanya ada line je. Macam ni. So, semua dapat kan?
Boleh ke yang lain?
Okay.
Mizu, I think you should give time for the students 1 or 2 minutes to try.
Okay, doktor.
Boleh ke yang lain? Mukri Hakim ni senyap je.
Boleh doktor.
Boleh Okay, kalau tak boleh bagi tahu Okay, the rest is it okay? Okay, please continue.
Okay. Okay, all of you can follow me, right? So, we can continue the next the next how we want to continue our trace this word. So, if you want to continue, so make sure we click again on the anchor with the anchor once and click the any area based on your guideline, then move your mouse like before. Okay. So this the step how we want to continue our trace by using the pen tool. Okay. Again, please make sure click again on the
Hello. Mizu, I think you should guide them how to break the line.
how to break the line. Okay, doktor. Okay. If you guys want to break the line, you can press on the keyboard by press enter. Okay. Press enter. But if you manually want to continue, like I said before, just click on the anchor point and just continue. Okay, again, if you want to stop our if you want to stop our okay, for example, like this. Okay, if you want to stop so if you want to stop the line, so again you just click enter on your keyboard. So when you click enter, so the point is your line will end lah. But don't worry, if your line already you end, but you also can continue your line to make your design or make your trace. No worry, okay. So before it's too fast, and please make sure your design, again I remember you, please make sure your design or your trace on your work file, the true work file layer. Okay. Ada apa-apa soalan ke? Ada problem tak?
Miss, sorry. Sana nak hilangkan yang putih tu?
Yang putih, yang tengah tadi tu
Yes.
Okay, macam mana kita nak hilangkan yang putih tu? Macam first tadi, macam siapa tadi? Amirul kan?
Ya, saya.
Okay, Amirul contohnya tadi kan, sebenarnya dia jadi putih tu adalah sebab kita tak set up kita punya foreground dan background. Contohnya macam saya tunjuk pada kamu, kita tak set up lagi kita punya foreground dan background, dan kita terus kita nak trace. So contoh for example, Okay, saya trace. Then ada putih tu kan. So maksudnya kita tak set up betul dengan betul lah. So pastikan dekat foreground kita yang sini, make sure kita untick dia. Untick by setting as none. Okay, so supaya dalam tu tak ada shape. So dia kosong. Kita
Oh,
menggunakan line je.
okay, okay.
Okay.
I see. Thank you, Miss.
Alright. Yang lain ada apa-apa masalah tak? Boleh dapat tak setakat ni? Okay. So, we can continue. How to trace.
Miss,
Okay, yes.
nak tanya macam mana Miss boleh buat lengkung cantik tu kan?
Okay,
Dia melengkung.
lengkung cantik. Okay. Make sure. Tadi, yang tanya tadi Muhammad
Arash.
Arash. Okay. While you tick or you go to the pen tool. Okay, sekejap. Wait Okay. Maksud Muhammad Arash macam ni kita nak ada lengkungan tu kan. So make sure first sekali Muhammad Arash boleh klik sekali dekat mana yang kita nak trace. Contohnya Arash nak start daripada sini kan. Contohnya start daripada sini. Okay, Arash start daripada sini. Dan Arash nak buat lengkungan daripada sini. Kita boleh je daripada sini tapi takut tak nampak cantik lah macam bengkok-bengkok. So kita agak-agak lah kat sini. Klik sekali tapi jangan lepaskan kamu punya left click. Okay, jangan lepaskan sambil kamu move dia. Gerakkan mouse kamu. Okay, macam ni. So dia akan appear macam tu lah. Dapat tak Marash?
Dapat.
Okay. So kalau macam kamu dah buat macam ni, kamu nak adjust balik kamu punya line tu, just tekan je apa namanya ni, selection, direct selection, ni kan boleh tekan ni lah. So klik dekat anchor kamu, just gerakkan dia je, move your guideline ni, yang kiri ke kanan ni. So dia akan gerak lah, contohnya nak macam ni. So dia jadi macam tu lah. Okay deh. Contohnya kalau kamu dah buat satu shape tapi kamu rasa macam nak lengkungkan lagi, kamu pergi kepada selection tool yang ni, direct selection tool, atau press A dekat keyboard. Dan nampak tak ada anchor ni yang doktor cakap, ni adalah anchor ni. Okay, kita boleh adjust dekat kanan dan kiri kita, handle ni, untuk kita handle lah. Ni anchor yang kita nak handle. Gerakkan je, movekan je kiri ke kanan. So akan berubah lah kita punya bentuk tu based on our taste design lah. Okay, contoh I nak macam ni. Right. Okay, we can continue. So just click the anchor yang tengah-tengah, okay, between handle A to B. Please click on the yang ni, the center anchor. Click once, then will appear like this. So will appear like this. You can continue your tracing by click once again, but don't hold your hand on your left fingers and move your mouse. Okay, macam gitu.
Okay, when you drag, you can see the another line. The line is called anchor point. Okay, you can also okay, don't worry about that. You can also use alternate. to alter the line. In Mizu, you can, if possible, show them how to use the alternate.
Okay, for example, that the line I already made. So, how we want to use the keyboard to continue our design? Just click on the alternate. So, while you click on the alternate and click the anchor, then will appear like this. Okay, so this while the appear like this will stop, and how we want to continue, the we must to click the anchor at the center again, and as usually, just click once again to continue and move your mouse. Okay, boleh tak? Dapat tak semua? Kalau ada apa-apa masalah, tak dapat nak nak buat satu line based on guideline original picture, bagi tahu tau. Okay, so if you all guys know how to the rule how to use pen tool like I show you, so I give you around 10 minutes you to trace by using pen tool to trace this shape by guideline this picture or this bird on the left left picture. Okay, boleh tak semua? Okay, saya bagi kamu kalau tak ada apa-apa soalan dan boleh dapat cara nak buat line untuk trace menggunakan pen tool, saya bagi kamu semua dalam 10 ke 15 10 minit untuk kamu teruskan cara kita nak trace, cara kita nak lukis, senang kata lukis shape yang ada dekat burung yang belah kiri tersebut. Okay, no worry, yang yang susah ke yang ni, yang macam kaki tak perlu, tak apa. Buat yang belah kiri je dulu ni. Yang lebih mudah ni lah. Okay. Alright. So around 5 o'clock saya bagi masa sampai 6 5 o'clock to you make this exercise practice. No worry, no need to detail, as long as you can know how to use the pen tool. Okay, based on the guideline picture. Alright, anything you want to ask, just let me know. Kalau untuk trace bulat ke atau bentuk shape, kita boleh gunakan yang shape. If you want to do a shape like rectangle, circle, you can click on the shape on your menu toolbar. Okay. For M, click M if you want to rectangle. For me, I want to trace the eyes of the bird, so I want to ellipse to make a circle shape. So we can use this shape by use to trace the eye of the bird. So we got this circle. This. okey ke semua? Kalau tak okey bagi tahu lah. Okey, contoh kalau kamu buat selain daripada shape burung ni dan kamu nak buat kayu yang kat bawah dia tempat dia dia tenggek ni, boleh asingkan dia punya layer Okey, macam saya tambah lagi satu layer dan rename dia sebagai kayu bawah ni lah. So untuk work smart, kita asingkan layer-layer dia. Okay, if you guys want to do this part, you need it's good if you arrange by a new layer. Okay, trace this wood on the new layer. So make sure you add new layer and trace on the layer. The two layer by for this wood lah, untuk kayu tersebut. So bila kamu asingkan, ia akan mudahkan kamu, lebih mudah untuk kamu buat atau colourkan layer tersebut atau kayu tersebut at the next time. Okay, ia mudahkan kamu macam mana kamu nak fill the colour lah. Okay, kalau saya bagi kamu dalam 20 minit, 6:20 o'clock to try do the bird on the right picture. Okay, try to make you more practice how to use the pen tool. In this practice, no worry if you not get the detail, don't worry, as long as you do. It's okay kalau kamu buat tak detail ke apa ke, tak apa, yang penting kamu buat dan tahu cara nak tulis dia lah. Tapi kalau boleh based on the guideline picture lah, biar nampak sikit bentuk burung tersebut.
Okay, if you have a problem, you can ask Miss Zoe. Jan, is it okay for you? Amalin, okay ke Amalin?
Okey doktor, tapi line saya tak berapa bagus, so banyak sangkut-sangkut sikit.
Tak apa, it takes a lot of practice.
Burung untuk okay, sorry burung untuk belah kiri semua dah dapat tak? Dapat buat tak? Dapat habis tak? Ke belum?
Dah doktor. Dah miss.
Yang lain? Tapi kalau kamu nak practice lagi, nak buat yang belah kiri pun boleh tau. Belah kiri, sorry. Belah kanan. It's okay if you want to trace the right the another bird. Okay. Alright. Okay, kalau contohnya kamu dah trace kan? Kamu dah trace dan kamu nak nampak trace lukisan kamu lebih the line kamu lebih appear, lebih bold. Kalau kamu nak edit, boleh edit juga. Kalau untuk satu, boleh klik satu sahaja untuk kamu boldkan. Kalau nak semua, kamu boleh select all or Control A at your keyboard. Okay, for the line, if you want to bold your tracing line, you can adjust the point on your line by select all. If you want to change the point, press the Control A on the your keyboard, so it will appear like this. Then can go the properties, then adjust the stroke point. Okay, and for example this stroke point at the 2, so if you want to change by 3, so gelap lah. Okay, kalau kamu nak tukar point, kalau kamu nak tukar stroke kamu lebih bold, kamu boleh adjust atau setting dia lebih appear, dia nampak dengan tekan kepada sebelah layer di properties and change dan tukar point dia yang bahagian stroke lah, stroke tepi ni. Okay, contohnya nak tambah kepada 2 ke, nak tambah kepada 3 ke. Okay, kau dapat tak? Semua boleh ke? Boleh tak nak tengok seorang untuk, boleh tak tengok Farah Nur Izzati, Farah Nur Izzah punya?
Sekejap saya pakai laptop sekejap
Okay, boleh. Okay, Farah Nur Izzah, kalau you want to show me, please tekan dekat visible ni, visible atau dekat bahagian mata ni yang kat original picture, unclick dia. Okay. Kamu buat dua-dua
Ya.
Okay, good. Okay, thank you.
Muhammad Aras ni?
Muhammad.
Ya. Tapi kanan tak berapa nak siap.
Tak apa.
Boleh ke?
Kamu buat kayu bawah tu kamu asingkan layer ke atau combine?
Asing.
Asing, good. Alright. Thank you. Yang lain okey ke?
Kan? Are you okay? Kan Gingru? Can you show your work?
Yes, doctor.
Can you show your work?
Can.
Okay. Does you use the wood by another layer or the same layer?
Another layer.
Okay, good. Thank you. Next. Yang lain ada nak tunjuk tak?
Okay, who else want to show? Aisyah ada Aisyah.
Ya, saya, doktor.
Boleh tunjuk ke? Kamu punya ni kerja.
Tapi tak siap lagi, tak apa ke?
Apa?
Kejap
Okay.
Baru siap macam ni.
Okay, cantik. Okay lah tu. Okay, but you separate the layers for the untuk wood tu, kayu.
Maksud separate layer tu maksudnya tak campur dengan tu lah kan, dengan burung-burung tu semua kan? Ke?
Yes.
Okay.
You create another layer.
The reason why we want to spread the layer so that can more easy if you want to fill the color on the each layer or the each sub object you have create. For example, the wood. Okay. For example, the wood, automatically if you want fill the color. So just click on the layer by wood. So semua sekali dah trace ke? Ke ada yang belum? So far okay kan trace?
Mizu, would you continue sharing?
Continue. Sorry doktor. Okay, sorry tadi I continue sharing. Okay, the reason why we need to display the layer by the wood, so this can make you more easy to fill the color on the wood. Okay, so if you all of you already done trace the birds, at least the burung yang belah kiri ni at least once if you already done. Okay, I will teach you how to fill the color on the wood or on the another you already trace, but we focus try to click on your wood. Okay, click the line on your wood and please go to the bring your cursor onto the foreground here, double click, so will appear like this. Then choose the color you need. For example, you want to choose chocolate color. Okay, again kamu klik kepada layer yang kamu dah trace kepada wood ni, so dia akan appear macam kotak ni. So pergi kepada foreground then double click dekat toolbar menu, double click kat foreground, then akan appear, akan muncul color macam ni. Kamu boleh pilih color yang kamu nak. Okay, contohnya kamu nak color wood, contoh color wood chocolate. Okay, then click OK. So will appear like this. So dia automatically lah, but this is the plain color lah. Okay, same, click again and choose. If you want the same color on the top wood, just click the eyedropper tool. Okay, eyedropper tool, then click on the color you already use on the top wood. So will appear the same color lah. Okay, all of you got it? Dapat tak cara nak fill color dalam kayu tersebut? Dapat Dapat tak? Okay, same. You can use the same step to fill the color on the bird body. Okay, for example, the left bird, I click again on the foreground, double click and choose the color. For example, I want the color green. Okay, so we appear like this, and same like the right. But okay, if you want the same color on the unit you already do, just click the eyedrop, so this will auto select the same color. Okay, for the mouse, so also mata pun sama. Mata basically warna hitam. Double click dekat foreground, double click on the foreground at the toolbar. Sorry, putih pula.
Di Jiawan, are you okay?
Okay, doctor.
Kaki dia. Kalau tak dapat cara nak fill colour, bagi tahu Colour terus meriah. That's the how we want to fill the colour. We want to fill the colour on the shape, on your trace, on your object. So bolehlah cantik-cantikkan dia, buat background dia pasal colour cantik. Cantikkan background dia, mungkin nak warna biru. Buat layer baru layer yang lain. Buat colour dia. Okay, semua dapat tak cara nak fill colour? All of you got how to fill the colour on your shape or on your object or subject?
Dapat Miss.
Okay, good. Mom Arash nak boleh tunjuk tak?
Boleh. Tapi ada silap sikit. Sekejap.
Okay.
Macam tu.
Okay, good. Next. You feel like the same step, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yang lain okay tak? Ada yang tak dapat cara nak fill colour? Cara atau orang kata, bahasa Melayunya how to letak colour, masukkan colour dalam objek kita atau masukkan dalam colour dalam subjek yang kita dah letak tu. Amirul Hakimi dapat tak? Boleh tak fill colour?
Boleh. Tapi just bahagian kayu tu saya buat yang macam tak bersambung tau je, so saya kena betulkan balik lah.
Kamu tulis tak bersambung
So jadi macam jadi kecil-kecil.
Faham, boleh tunjuk tak?
Okay. Tapi saya sekejap. Alah. Kejap
Okay, don't worry. Okay. Okay.
So dia jadi macam tu lah. So saya kena betulkan balik bahagian yang lukis-lukis tu.
Okay, faham. Kiranya Amirul buat dah betul, cuma kena pastikan lebih teliti lah, anchor point kena habiskan dekat tempat dia, okay?
Okay, thank you Miss.
Alright, good. Yang lain ada nak share tak? Yang perempuan? Li Jiahyun, are you okay?
Okay.
You want to share with us your work? Li Jiahyun? Okay, Nur Azah, okay tak? Nur Azah.
Okay, Miss. Okay. Cuma tadi saya tak habis stress lagi. Saya cuma sempat stress yang badan burung tu. Jadi saya try untuk feel dia punya colour je tadi. Kaki tak sempat lagi nak trace.
Kamu dapat tak masukkan fill colour?
Dapat.
Okay, good. It's okay. Thank
Eh.
you.
Okay.
Natasha, okay? Natasha, okay ke? Ada apa-apa problem tak setakat ni? Fayadatul Alia? Fayadatul Alia, okey tak?
Okay, Miss.
Ada boleh fill colour?
Boleh.
Semut
Tapi-
boleh lah.
Saya tersamakan badan dengan kuku dia. Jadi saya nak asingkan.
Kayu okey, kayu.
Kayu okey.
Okay.
Saya asingkan kayu dengan burung.
Nak share tak yang kami?
Kejap.
Okay.
Nampak tak, Miss?
Nampak? Okay. Kamu pun hasilkan dia punya layer. Okay, good. Thank you.
Lawa cuma tak ada mata.
Sama.
Tak ada mata.
Tak sempat lagi buat mata.
Di Jianwen, okay tak? Sorry. Di Jianwen, are you okay?
Okay. I try to share, but it seems like something wrong on my browser.
Oh, okay.
It can't share. I don't know why.
It's okay. But you okay, right? You can follow
Okay.
how to fill the
Okay, thank you.
color.
Yes.
Okay, good. Ada apa-apa soalan tak? Ada apa-apa yang tak faham, boleh just let me know. If you all don't understand or need to ask me a question, just let me know. Ada tak? Ada.
Zulaiha, yang apa handout tu tolong terangkan sikit. Exercise.
Oh, exercise. Okay. Betul? Okay, untuk exercise. Okay, yang exercise yang doktor bagi tadi, semua dah download ke?
Dah.
Sudah.
So exercise ni kamu boleh buatlah yang atas ni the shape. So shape ni Okay, contohnya shape. Okay. So make sure masa kamu nak buat exercise tu pastikan kamu pada layer yang betul layer yang betul dan bukan berada pada layer yang kamu dah lock lah. So macam kat atas ni yang paling basic lah, dia menggunakan shape. Cara kamu nak guna pen tool menggunakan shape. Okay, just ikut je dia punya follow the guideline, klik, so just follow je bahagian atas. Okay, macam tadi saya ulang balik semula. Bila kamu dah klik semua dah sampai ke hujung, kalau ada macam ni just klik enter je. Klik enter. Baru pula. Macam tu. Enter. Same untuk apa ni? Bentuk apa satu itu. Klik je. Okay. Make sure the anchor, the first anchor or initial anchor, the same anchor for the end anchor. Need same like this. Just follow, and make sure the foreground you unclick. So unclick, so you have a shape by using the pen tool. Okay, this exercise or the practice by using the pen tool, the basic shape lah. So if you want to use this, same like you trace, you do your exercise by trace the bird. So you can follow the guideline given. So pen to guideline. So this just follow. Okay. For example, how to make a shape curve. Just follow je. Okay. After you do this, to finish, like I said before, or the doctor Hafizul said, just click the enter. So no worry. Okay. This for the curve lah. If you want to do the curve, ni same. So yang ni, so this same. If you want to do this, make sure so Ctrl zoom for the more detail or more based on the guideline. Okay, like this. Just follow je, follow dia punya line. So make sure if you already done for each exercise, click enter. Okay, click enter. Same like this. Maybe this the more difficult, more need a more detail or more detail, but no worry, you can go follow the step, how to start, how to finish, just click. For example, this you want to do like this, follow, click again on the anchor, use this your exercise. Okay, that's Dr. Hafizul give you on the group WhatsApp.
Boleh Okay. This one is just for your exercises Okay, if possible, you should upload the exercise to Padlet Padlet, and then for today exercise also you should upload to Padlet Okay. Okay guys, I think that's all for today. Thanks for coming by and selamat Hari Raya Okay, do you have any question?